Hey guys, looking for new RPGs to play in 2025? Then you've come to the right place. We're starting the video with Dune Awakening, a survival RPG set in the universe created by Frank Herbert. The game promises a rich and immersive experience, combining elements of exploration, building, and combat in an open world. The game takes place on Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe, where players must learn to survive in the harsh desert conditions. Social interaction is a key component, allowing thousands of players to share the same world. With the growing popularity of the Dune universe, the game promises to be an interesting addition for fans of the franchise and survival games in general. Next on the list is Crimson Desert, an open-world action-adventure RPG developed by Pearl Abyss, the same studio responsible for the popular Black Desert. Crimson Desert offers an immersive open-world experience with diverse exploration options. Players can use horses and hot air balloons to travel across the vast map. The game also features a dynamic and strategic combat system, with a variety of weapons including axes, bows, swords, and explosives. Crimson Desert stands out for its impressive graphics, with detailed environments and realistic landscapes. The game promises to be an epic adventure with RPG elements, intense combat, and an interesting story.
Foolish witches from Tareth will pile into a mountain. I shall stand atop that mountain and witness the arrival of true paradise. Yet, I wished for my son Draven to be by my side.
Avowed is a first-person action fantasy RPG developed by Obsidian and published by Xbox Game Studios, scheduled to be released on February 18, 2025 for Xbox Series and PC. The game takes place in the fictional world of Yora, which was first introduced in the Pillars of Eternity franchise. Avowed takes players to the Living Lands, a mysterious island full of adventure and danger. Avowed offers a visceral combat system that allows players to fight however they want. Players can choose from a variety of weapons, including swords, spells, firearms, and shields. They can use magic to bind, freeze, or burn enemies, use their shields to block attacks, or use bows to attack from a distance. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second chapter of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. The game will be released on PC on January 23, 2025, initially available only for PlayStation 5. The PC version will feature graphical enhancements, such as a new lighting scheme, improved textures, and modeling. The game retains the hybrid real-time action and turn-based combat system, with the addition of new elements like Synergized, which allows party members to synchronize their attacks. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth promises an immersive experience, with enhanced graphics, an expansive world, and an evolved combat system. The game is a standalone adventure that can be enjoyed by both fans of the original and players who are experiencing the series for the first time.
She's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love. For their cruelty.
Tales of Iron 2: Whiskers of Winter is the sequel to the acclaimed action RPG Tales of Iron, released in 2021. In this new chapter, players take on the role of Arlo, the heir to the Warden of the Wastes. The story unfolds in a vast, snow-covered kingdom, where Arlo must face giant beasts and bandits on an epic journey to defeat an ancient and thirsty evil. The game promises a rich and engaging experience, with a world that blends elements of fantasy and adventure, evoking comparisons to works like The Witcher and Game of Thrones. Tales of Iron 2 maintains its focus on hardcore combat, introducing new mechanics and attacks that promise to enrich the gameplay. The developers aim to deliver an experience that combines the typical difficulty of games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, but with a stylized and unique touch, characteristic of the game's rodent universe.
With a bloodlust even greater than their own.
Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed action RPG that transported us to medieval Bohemia. This new title promises to continue the realistic immersion and engaging narrative that characterized the first game, taking players on a new epic journey in a brutal open world. The game world will be even more vast and detailed, with new cities, villages, and landscapes to explore. The development team promises an even more immersive experience, with day and night cycles, dynamic weather, and a diverse fauna. The Kingdom Come Deliverance franchise is known for its pursuit of historical authenticity. The sequel promises to continue this tradition, with realistic details about medieval life, from cuisine to medical practices.
Are you sure you didn't kill someone's father or mother? War is a nasty business.
Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest title in the famous Monster Hunter franchise, developed by Capcom. This game promises to deliver an intense and immersive hunting experience, expanding the already known universe of Monster Hunter World. The game takes place in a dynamic and constantly changing world, where players will face challenges in both hostile environments and vibrant landscapes teeming with life. The narrative revolves around the struggle between monsters and humans, exploring the need for coexistence in a delicate ecosystem. Players take on the role of professional hunters, whose mission is to protect the balance of the ecosystem while facing powerful creatures. Monster Hunter Wilds promises to be an interesting addition to the franchise, combining RPG elements, strategy, and narrative in a rich and diverse environment. Like a Dragon: Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is a new RPG in the Like a Dragon franchise, formerly known as Yakuza, that puts the player in the role of Goro Majima, a former Yakuza who finds himself on a remote island in the Pacific with no memory of his past. The game takes place on Rich Island, where Majima wakes up with no memory and embarks on a journey to recover his lost memories. He is accompanied by a young man named Noah, who saved him after his shipwreck. The game features a real-time action combat style, similar to previous titles in the Like a Dragon franchise, with Majima wielding two sabers and using pirate skills. Like a Dragon: Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii promises an interesting and action-packed adventure with a good storyline, memorable characters, and a dynamic combat system. The game is an interesting addition to the Like a Dragon franchise, with a pirate theme that promises to bring a new perspective to the series. Vampire: The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2 is the action RPG that promises to immerse players in the captivating world of vampires. Bloodlines 2 takes place in a modern Seattle, where the city's vibrant culture and bustling urban landscape serve as the backdrop for a growing conflict within the vampire community. The game world is rooted in the lore of the World of Darkness, where vampires, werewolves, and other supernatural creatures coexist with humans, often shaping the course of history. Players take on the role of an elder vampire, a creature with centuries of experience and a thirst for power. The game features a first-person perspective, allowing for immersive exploration of the game world.
How uninvited. There had better be a reason.
If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll.
Titan Quest II is the long-awaited sequel to the classic action RPG released in 2006. The game features a variety of classic mythical creatures from Greek mythology and the original Titan Quest, including Ichthyonos, centaurs, satyrs, harpies, sirens, griffins, and many others. Players will need to use their skills and strategies to defeat these challenging enemies, who join together in factions and combine their unique abilities to create a dynamic combat experience. Titan Quest II offers a flexible character customization system that allows players to create hybrid classes by combining two specializations. This allows players to explore different combinations of skill modifiers, attributes, and items to create a unique playstyle. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.